Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part here. I pre-cut the vinyl to go over this section, and then we're gonna do the cutouts. And so we'll go ahead and get started with this next section. So I will pull the vinyl off, and I cut this about a 1/2 inch oversized all the way around. So got plenty of material. Let's go ahead and pull that section off, and we're gonna soak with our water solution that has the 1 to 2, or actually about 2 or 3 drops of dish soap. All right, we're gonna go ahead and lay this down in the middle area here. Okay, make sure we have enough there. We could go a little bit more if we wanted to. Okay, that covers everything. Okay, again, I will take the liner, just squeegee it down. Get this. We got a lot of cutouts here to do on this one, and be careful not to put too much pressure, because it might break this plastic again. I'm afraid this plastic is just so brittle, and I'd hate to break it again. Okay, I'm just going to use my fingers a little bit here. This is a cutout area here. This area here is going to remain wood. Yep. Okay. So what I really want is get this pushed out in here. I'm going to put my hand behind here so I'm not pushing down so hard on the plastic to break it. Okay. Let's go ahead and rub it down over here. It remains. So we're going to be cutting that area out. This area remains. If you have any trouble remembering, you can always look at the back of it. So we're going to cut out these areas, and everything else will remain. Okay, so I'm just trying to squeeze the water out and get this kind of straightened out a little bit before we start cutting it. And I'm using my fingers right now. If I use a squeegee, I still want to scratch it, and the fingers work well. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, next thing to do, let's just go ahead and cut out so we're gonna go from the back, okay? And I'm just gonna do a plunge cut here through to get the bulk of it out. And we'll just follow this here. Okay, there's that piece. Get rid of that. We're going to that's the radio, and it's the knobs here. So the knob holes. We'll go ahead and get this cut out so we know what we're working with from the other side. Okay, that's out. Let's get the next one here. Okay, that piece is out. I'm going to go ahead and get the right here. Okay, and that piece is out. And let's go ahead and turn it back over. And we'll work some more of the water out here. Now that we got that out, we'll just get this all worked out. And we're gonna have to go through and do our trimming. If you heat it up in places where it's not sitting down, you just got to evaporate that water out. So I'm gonna heat it up, and it'll conform to it. It'll help me find the cut lines. So this is gonna be a faster way than sitting out in the sun waiting for a while. Okay, and so I'll do that. And also, if you've got air bubbles, once you've got it laid down, and if you see any air bubbles, take your X-Acto knife and poke the very end of the air bubble. Squeeze that water out, just like that. Poke it, just a hole. squeeze the water out. Air and water, okay? Just squeeze that out. And that just helps to eliminate any of those bubbles. Okay, just poke them. Don't poke it in the middle, poke it on the edge of the hole and squeeze towards it, okay? So that eliminates those bubbles. Okay, so I'm gonna heat this up and I'll show you what I'm doing. Hopefully you can hear me while I'm doing it. Okay, just gently squeeze the vinyl, press it down. Okay, I'll keep doing that, but what I'm doing is I'm heating it up to where I can push it down and see where I'm gonna have to trim my cut lines here. Okay, so, and we're trying to get the wrinkles out, air out, okay. Any bubbles, poke it, push it out like I did there, okay. I'm gonna continue this process to where I can see everywhere where I need to cut. I went ahead and heated that up. Got that down to where I can start seeing the cut lines there, and we're gonna go ahead and cutting off the excess. I'm gonna do the outside perimeter first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and find that right there. Nice thing is, if you look at it, there's a groove to follow. So it's gonna be a lot easier to, once you find that groove, to follow it, okay? So we're gonna find that groove right there, and we're just gonna pull it down. You see that or not? Let me turn it this way. Try to follow that groove as best I can. He said if you always can come back and trim off a little bit more if you don't happen to get it perfect. Like right there, I lost it. Rub it down so I can see it. Okay, get back into it here. We'll definitely have to go back and do some trimming. Okay, I'm gonna go right off the edge here and cut this over here. And then go ahead and peel it off and peel it this direction. Okay. All right, rub that in there a little bit better so I can see where I missed it. Right, did pretty good right up to here and it went off, so I'll go ahead and just trim a little bit more right here. Well, there it is, okay. And keep going, I missed it right there a little bit. All right, it's looking pretty good. And right here. Okay, that edge looks really straight. And I'm gonna keep doing this. I think I'm gonna stop from there. You get the idea. I'm gonna do the perimeter, okay? And then I might come back and show you, after I get that done, I'll show you maybe this part right here. I pray that you are blessed, that you know Him who is the author of life.